Good evening. My name is Beiner, and I am the principal of Fulton Academy of Science and Technology. Welcome to Curriculum Night. Curriculum Night is about getting to know your staff, getting to know the teachers that work with your children, and to begin to develop a connection with the people that are taking care of your children every day. Our teachers are on the front line, and they're the people you should talk to first when anything comes up, when you want to share something that's going well, something that's information that's important, go to your teacher first. And this is a night for you to begin to get to know them a little bit better, as well as to learn a little bit about the curriculum. So this is what it's about. But before you get there, before you get into that classroom, virtually, of course, we're going to do a little bit of commercializing right now. I just created a new word. Behind me is our before picture of FAST. Notice the yellowing, dingy grass. It's gone. We have replaced it with authentic green artificial turf. That's right. A great playing area for our kids, and it has been wonderfully used so far. We're excited to have it, thanks to the support from our board and from the PTO. We also have covered walkways now to protect our children and staff from rain and sun during carpool, and we're building another walkway between the two buildings. Some of our trailers have been repurposed in order for us to be able to accommodate the over 600 students that came to FAST on the first day of school. That's a large number of children. We have 3 kindergartens. We started last year. Now we have 3 first grades. We continue to grow because of you and because you believe in our program. Word of mouth is why people come to the school and learn about our school's unique program. So thank you for that. Some things that are also happening this year, just exciting new stuff for you to wrap your arms around. First of all, in a few weeks, the FAST Astros are going to play their first soccer game. And this will kick off our inaugural year as part of the middle school athletic program in Fulton County. That will be followed by volleyball and basketball. And we are going to take it all home. That's right, FAST Astros. In addition to that, we have a teaching garden that continues to evolve and emerge. Last year, with a grant from the Captain Plan Foundation, we were able to get most of the structures in place. This year, with funding from Whole Foods Foundation, we're going to add to it. What's the garden about? The garden is to teach kids about the environment, to provide them with community service opportunities by donating food to the local shelters around the area, and to learn about nutrition. So just in the next week or so, our health teacher is going to be teaching the kids how to make smoothies using our teaching garden kitchen that we have. And she's going to be pulling leaves and stuff out of the garden to make smoothies. And their kids are going to be so excited and so pumped up when they're going to go home and they're going to ask you to throw spinach into the blender because it tastes so yum, yum good. So that's what's happening in the garden. In addition to the garden, we also have our social emotional learning program, which I'll talk about a little bit more later. It's a really important component that we have to our school, particularly in this environment. And finally, a focus on executive function skills. We're in the process of hiring an executive function coach right now. I am doing it. We're learning right now about how to use our planners, how to take our organizational skills, our planning skills, beginning to think about what we have to do during the course of the week, because children can be brilliant. They can be the smartest kids in the world, but if they can't figure their way how to get the front door, nothing's going to happen. We're teaching our children to be organized, to be able to self-regulate, the kinds of skills that are important, not just in everyday life, but for the future as well. We are, as you know, in a pandemic, and so there are a lot of concerns that we have about the learning process, what has been lost by children in a very disruptive year and a half. So as a beneficiary of a CARE Act grant, we've been able to hire a number of staff people to be able to support the kinds of work that we have to do. We're hiring an executive function skill coach. We are hired an interventionist who works with the children who are struggling to be able to get them up to speed. We've hired 2 paraprofessionals, one of which is responsible for being the liaison for our homebound program. We are hiring a social worker to be able to focus on some of the issues that our children are facing that are really critical. And our parent university this year will be funded in order to deal with some of the issues that we as teachers are groping with, and you as parents are groping with at home. So these are some of the things we've put in place. In addition to that, we've purchased programs and software to help us with the analysis of data. It's going to be critical this year to moving children forward while also paying attention to any learning gaps that may have arisen over the past year. So we're very fortunate to have these resources with us so that we can, as I said, look ahead while we're paying attention to what has taken place. Last thing that I want to share with you is a little bit about the pandemic and to say thank you. It is hard to function within an environment like this, to be able to maintain a face-to-face environment without the support of our parents and without the hard work of our staff. The fact that you have embraced the protocols we've put into place to keep our children safe has made all the difference in the world. Keeping children home when they're not feeling well, supporting the quarantine, supporting the masking that we're doing. It is making a difference. We also have a homebound program, which has been developing over the last few weeks. It's really evolving into an important support program for when children are home, that they're able to connect with the classroom with asynchronous and sometimes synchronous learning. We have a person whose responsibility is to serve as a contact between parents and teachers regarding the homebound program as well. We couldn't do what we're doing without your support, and we thank you for it. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be over in the next month or so, but moving forward, we are going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And part of it is because of the way we are functioning as a community. And thank you, thank you, thank you for all of that. So again, I hope we've given you a bit of a glimpse of what FAST is going to be focusing on this year. I've just given you an amount of it because there are so many more things. I could talk to you all evening, but that would be very bad. So I am going to end my introduction by saying, welcome to Curriculum Night. Thank you for being a part of FAST. And I will see you around the hallways of the building and in the parking lot at Carpool. Take care. Enjoy.